Hey quilty friends, I'm Natalie with Missouri Star Quilt Company and I'm here with Misty.
Hey there.
And Christine.
Hello.
Christine is our creative director for Block Magazine, and Misty from videos on At Home with Misty.
It's been a few, little minutes together.
That's right. So we are talking about Block. It's a block party day.
Block party.
We're so excited. We love Block. It's one of my favorite things to do. And we had our fall photo shoot this morning.
We did. What was that for? Issue 5?
Issue 5.
Issue 5, yeah.
So it was a fall porch, really beautiful and cool and crisp, and it's a 90-degree day here in Missouri, so it was a little warm, but it was really good actually.
Yeah,
I think
we're celebrating sweater
weather.
Yes, but the weather cooperated.
It
I
did.
feel like
It kept it cool.
we anticipated sweating to death, and it was okay.
It really wasn't bad
It was
at all.
lovely.
It was a nice covered porch with some shade, and my favorite thing, honestly, was the hot cocoa. I just still
love
can't
that
get
too.
over
I
that.
know. They're like, don't drink it. That is not whipped topping.
No, it's not. It was shaving
Yeah.
cream on the top. So,
Yeah.
but it
Our
was great.
clever
And the
stylist.
hot chocolate was actually chocolate pudding, so it was very beautiful. It looked like it's going to look great in the photos, but you don't want to
You
eat
guys
it.
will all know the secret.
Yeah, and we didn't get
Yeah.
to eat it. So
That
We
is
did.
sad.
You didn't want to eat it.
anyway, but we are going to talk about issue 4 today, right?
Mhm.
Issue 4 and a little bit of a sneak peek at
Okay.
issue 5 as
Perfect.
well.
Perfect.
That's so fun. So
Yeah.
4 should be heading out pretty soon, right?
It should be, yeah. I think in the next couple of weeks we
Wow.
should see that coming into everybody's mailboxes. So that's
Yay.
fun. Yes.
We always have such great projects and contributors. So our contributors for issue 4 was that Lorelei
Mhm.
from Pigs in a Blanket, and she
Yes.
did these cute little bootstraps,
Quilted
which is
bootstraps.
so fun.
That's so
Because
fun.
then you can really just personalize your bootstraps to your outfit. And
Yes, and they're magnetic.
oh, cool.
So that makes them really easy to put on
uh-huh.
and just adds a little thing
A little
to
flair.
flare to your
Exactly.
boots.
That's really cute.
That is
Yeah,
great.
it turned out really great. And there is also included a little bonus hat wrap
Okay.
Oh,
if you
fun.
wanted to match your boots to your hat.
Yes.
Perfect
Design
for
your
the
whole
fall.
Perfect
outfit.
for fall.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's so cute. And Lorelei is so darling, and that is her new fabric line, right?
It
that she
is.
just
Yeah,
designed.
she just came out with a new fabric line.
She's
so
really
it's
just
included
knocking it
in
out of the
hers.
park, doing
She
all
is.
kinds of
She's
fun
doing
things
so
in the
many fun
industry.
things.
She has a book.
I know. She's
Such-
very talented, and she only
Yes.
lives like an hour and a half from Hamilton, so
I
not
know.
too far
She gets
away.
to come visit us pretty often,
Yeah.
which is great.
So
Yeah.
fun.
She loves it.
That's
Yes.
so awesome. So our other
Our
is
other
she
contributor,
in the 5th issue,
she
not
will
the
be
4th?
in issue 5. Yes.
Okay,
So
all right.
Chelsea Swindle, she was here for MSA, and
She
she
sews
and I
seams.
connected.
Yeah.
She sews seams. And she had the most darling skirt. We all
Yeah,
raved
we
about
loved
it.
it.
And so we decided to collaborate with her in issue 5 and have her give us a pattern
Yeah,
for
to share
her
it.
cute skirt. And actually,
I'm wearing one.
she
Yes.
look, Misty's got
So
one
cute,
on.
and it has pockets if I can find it. Here we
What?
go.
I did not know
It
about the
has
Yes.
pockets, which we always love,
That's a little bit of a tricky thing. So I think if you
It is. I've always
want to
been
learn how to put
super
pockets in your skirt, this is a great
intimidated.
opportunity because
Yeah.
I think it's fairly simple
really
and
simple.
straightforward.
I made my own skirt on my own, and I hate doing apparel because it's so scary. And I did it, you guys.
It's really
It was
not that
really
scary though.
not that
This
scary
is
at
a
all.
great like beginner apparel pattern. I think if
Absolutely.
you've never made yourself anything before, this is a great place to start.
Yeah.
And we all want something fun to wear to whatever quilting event we're going to. So you can pick your favorite fabric.
Yep.
Backings work great because then you have a big piece to work from, but it
That's
doesn't
what
have
we
to be a
used on
backing.
this
It
one,
could be
too.
anything.
Yep, this was a backing print, but there's all kinds of great cheater prints that would be adorable as
So
well.
cute.
So
Yeah.
lots of possibilities.
Yeah, she had on a cute
Had a bunch
Chelsea
of tiny little hexies,
Yes,
right?
it was adorable.
So
It was so
darling.
cute. I think it was a ruby star
Yeah.
pattern.
So fun.
But it comes together so fast too. So if you did have an event that you wanted to wear something fun to
Mm-hmm.
and didn't have a lot of time, you could probably still do this too.
Absolutely.
I love
And it
that.
turned out so cute.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of other fun projects too, though.
Yeah.
One of
This
the-
is actually one of my most favorite ones that we are doing right now, and it's actually an Advent quilt.
Okay.
I love Advent calendars.
So getting ready for Christmas. I'm making
oh
sure
my
that I'm
goodness, it's so
holding
cute.
it up.
Such beautiful colors. I love the.
There we go.
I love it.
That is so.
So we've been
pretty.
doing this in the last 2 issues of block, and then issue 5 will be our last one. And
It's such a
you
great
can do
holiday
it in
quilt.
small pieces, so it doesn't feel too big to tackle. You can do one block at a time.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of foundation paper piecing in here,
Which is fun.
but
It is. It's always good to practice
so
that.
fun.
Oh, that's
But
adorable.
lots of just fun blocks and then some applique as well. And my favorite part is the cute border
Yes.
with the lights,
That's
which
adorable.
is also appliqued. So not super difficult to tackle, you guys. You
I
can all
love
do
it. I love it. And it looks like a lot of work, but not, it's not,
Yeah.
you know, it can
Yeah.
be broken down.
Absolutely.
Such a
We've
great
made it
project.
as easy as possible.
That is
It is
really
one of my
cute.
favorite things.
And
We have
then
some other fun projects too. We have this cute little tree skirt.
this one will also be in issue 5.
So this is a sneak peek.
Right.
This
So
is
these
a
are
sneak
sneak
peek.
peeks of our close to holiday issue.
But
Right?
we just had
also
an amazing daily deal
Oh, right.
yesterday
Yes,
with our
okay.
our
Spellbound
Sue.
Sue.
Yes,
So
our
if you
little
love
witchy.
Sunbonnet Sue, which I think everybody loves Sunbonnet Sue, we are just dressing her up for all of the holidays.
Yes, she's
So-
going to be our favorite gal for the season.
Should we call her like sweet little Santa Sue?
Sure, exactly.
I don't know what the
Yes.
holiday version is called. I'm sure there's a cute little name.
Snowflakes?
Oh,
and
snowflakes
sunbonnet.
and
Oh,
sunbonnets.
okay.
How
So-
perfect.
But she turned out so cute. There's some fun little applique
And some
and
embroidery,
some embroidery
of course.
if you want to try that out.
So darling.
To add some details to it and lots of fun little
I do.
things.
I love adding embroidery embellishments to almost everything. I'm just
I
like
know.
such a
turned out
sucker
so
for
cute.
the handmade, the hand stitched
Yes.
extras.
Yes.
I
Those
just
little
think it's so
details.
fun.
Yeah, it just makes things just a little bit special, which is
Yeah.
nice.
So cute.
This one will be also in issue 5.
Okay.
I'm
That
trying
is
to
so
remember.
cute. So it's this is
It
the
actually
economy
is in
block
issue
that,
4. Yes.
Okay.
that you were teaching at MSA, right?
Yes, it is.
I love
So if
these
you took my
fabrics.
class
I
at
love-
MSA, you got to learn how to do this fun foundation paper piecing again,
Mhm.
but I made it so easy, you guys.
Well,
and
this
we've
would be a
included that.
very, very simple way to get into foundation paper
Absolutely.
piecing because it doesn't have too many angles.
Right.
Nope.
So you're not too worried about like the whole upside down and backwards thing getting
Right.
into your head.
Right.
And
And we taught how to fussy cut these cute little houses and flowers with this fun Anna Marie Perry line.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So that one turned out really fun.
I love this kind of denim chambray.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is
background
like
fabric.
Essex.
Yes.
I love
I'm
the
always
textures.
a sucker for Essex.
Yes.
Me too. Me too.
Me too.
I thought it went well with the
That's so
fabric.
cute.
That's beautiful and a really good way to get into foundation paper piecing if you're
Yes.
worried or intimidated at all.
Absolutely.
That'd be a great way to start.
Yes, absolutely.
So we also have this quilt on the wall
Oh,
back
yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of my favorites. So I love the What If series, and it's honestly my favorite thing to do. And then having it also go into block means we get to what if like the same quilt twice, and they
Yes.
look so
It's
different.
So fun. I love
They're
that.
so different. I
It's
love
fun
it.
to see the original and then those two like
Mhm.
new versions. I also really enjoy seeing
One of the most fun things, the most special thing in this is the way that we used that stripe, I think,
Mhm.
because it creates all of these other patterns. And I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, and the fabric line is also just so fun because it's Halloween.
Yes.
So you get a little bit of the festive flair.
Yeah.
Right. But if you step back from it, it's just like beautiful colors.
Yeah,
And
it turned out so great. I
Yeah.
love it.
I
And-
love the way the patterns come together.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
And I feel like the directional stripe just made that quilt.
It really does. Yeah. And I think a lot of times you'll have these beautiful directional stripes and it's like, well, what can I do with that? How can I maximize the effect of that fabric?
Yeah.
And this quilt is it. So
Yeah.
if you've got a
Perfect
stripe you've been
example.
dying to use,
It's a fun one to use.
it's going to
it
be
with.
great.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
So
And the
cute.
fun thing about What Ifs too, I love this part of the magazine is that we also include like a little coloring page in the
Mhm.
magazine where you can just play with your own designs and color
That's
palette as
true.
well.
Yeah.
Makes
It's
it
really fun to put your own colors in and then just see how that looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it
so
can
much
be.
of the creative process is color play, right?
Mhm.
Like it looks so different, even if it's the same pattern, to just place a stripe or, a
Right.
check in place of a stripe and just see how that changes.
Light
it up.
backgrounds versus
Correct.
dark backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're a little bit afraid of a color palette that you've never tried before, you don't want to just cut it up and dive in, you can just get your colored pencils out.
and
That's
test
right.
it out.
And
See how it looks.
yeah.
And I think, isn't it available as a downloadable as well? Like you could print off as many copies, or you could just take it to a copy center and photocopy
Yes,
it.
you could definitely do that. We haven't included it as a download as of yet, but that's a great idea. Maybe
Well, there we
I
go.
was going to say.
Pop that on the
We
list
probably
maybe
should.
at some
Yeah,
point.
absolutely.
But yeah, having multiple copies would be fun because then you can say, well, here's the blue version or the light version or the dark or the warm or the cool or,
Yeah.
be
Gives
fun.
you
It
lots
would
of
be
room
so
to play
fun.
with things.
yeah.
For sure.
Awesome.
All right.
Any other fun things that we wanted to talk about? I
don't
think,
know.
do we have some more projects?
We do have some patriotic.
Oh,
Oh,
that's great.
good. Okay, because
this
it is
is-
our 250th
Yes.
anniversary this
Yes.
year, and so we've been including a little patriotic in every issue, right?
Every issue, yeah.
Yeah,
And
super-
so we've taken some of our older patterns and redone them into patriotic. So this
is
one,
beautiful.
I believe,
Isn't it one of the 60 degrees or?
yeah, it's a 60-degree star.
Yes.
And I'm just trying to remember. This is the game I'm playing with
Oh, the
myself.
upside
is
down, right side up, or the name?
which issue it's in.
Oh, right.
Does it
Okay,
say?
so this
So
one,
you'll-
it just says issue
Issue
4.
Okay, so this one
So this is in the issue
4,
that is most current as of right now. It's beautiful.
which
That
it
is
turned out really fun. Yes.
Natalie's just hidden back there.
I'm still here. Peekaboo.
It is so pretty, though.
Now you see me, now you don't.
That's right.
That's
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Really pretty.
And we can always use more patriotic quilts.
Yep.
We love all the many uses for them.
Yes. And then this one is in issue 5.
Oh, this is our
Oh, yeah, our round robin.
our round
This one's a
robin
big girl,
quilt.
too.
I love it. That was such a fun project
It
for
really
us to
was.
do because, each one of us designed a different part.
Yep.
And then it came together to make this
Yeah,
really
we
fun
thought that
quilt.
this design would make such a fun patriotic quilt because it's got that big star in the
In
center.
the middle.
too.
Absolutely beautiful. And I love the border on this one,
Yeah,
how the
me too.
colors just
Yes.
weave.
Weaves in and out.
Yeah, they
So fun.
overlap.
But that was
Very
fun.
cool.
We did this as a triple play where we,
Mhm.
started in the middle and built our quilt as we went out. It was super fun. I know that's really popular in guilds and things, but we had never had a
Yes.
chance to do one until
I
we
know, it was very
tried
fun.
it. So I
That
loved
one's a big girl. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
could put
both of
that
those
on
quilts were really
That's
large,
true.
but I bet they come together really easy because
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy
And
stuff.
it'd be a great place to, if you had a guest bedroom, you wanted to
Deck it out.
deck it out
Yeah,
with all
that's
the
right.
4th of July stuff.
Very
You can do
cool.
that.
Super fun.
Yeah. And I've loved all the kind of history aspects that we've been featuring around America. And, each issue has had a fun little feature about something to do with quilting, but also
Yes.
something to do with America.
Our
So,
country and quilting in our country, there's a lot of really, really rich history and good stories and
yeah.
fun things to talk about.
I always enjoy all the articles. They're so wonderfully done.
Oh,
so
yes.
it's
And the photography
team
is
does
also
a great
beautiful.
I know we have an incredible team.
We really do.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know though in the comments if there's anything that you want us to talk about in block in upcoming issues
Absolutely.
or, questions that you may have for us, and we'll see what we could find
Natalie
out.
and I are working on next year
gonna say,
already.
yes.
so-
Ahead,
We do, yeah. We've got some fun plans for
Yes,
things coming
we
up
do.
in the next year.
So should we share the
So yeah, we
cutoff
can get
date?
down to business. So we start shipping issue 5 to customers October 2nd.
Mhm.
Is that issue 5 or
That
issue
is
4?
issue 5.
Issue 4's already been shipped, yes?
Yeah. Well, it's
By the time this
probably-
airs?
By the time this airs, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
All right. So the cutoff to get issue 5 would be September 7th, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
All
Yeah,
right.
so go to our
subscribe.
website and subscribe.
Join the club, hang out with us,
Yes.
and then your annual subscription is under $50. It gets you 6 issues, one every other month, which is awesome.
And every issue has 10 projects.
That's
so
right. It's full of projects and articles and info, little hints and messages from Jenny and from Misty and I.
Yeah,
And there's all
Lots
kinds
of
of fun
great
things.
things.
all
Yeah.
kinds of goodness. So we hope you guys liked this little sneak peek.
Yes, we love
And-
getting togetger and hanging out.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And
hopefully
thanks for
we'll-
letting me join you today.
Yes,
It
that's
was
a pleasure
perfect
to be here.
timing.
so happy to have you with us. So yeah,
I enjoyed it. Thank you.
it's gonna be awesome. Well, I guess we will see you all next time.
See you later.
Bye.